all fresh videos. I think I got one video left in the queue. Some videos I hold on for a while. I wanted to go live yesterday, but man, I had the energy to go live, man. But I was pissed off. I came home, man. I was telling Kobe and Ty, I ordered some Jordan 11s, the low black Space Jams and shit. And somebody, I had them delivered while I was out of town and shit, and somebody stole them. And then like I'm thinking like maybe they just got misplaced or whatever. But then I go back outside for a reason. I had to go back to the car, and I seen a box outside my apartment, like right outside where I parked my car, and I seen a box or whatever. And I looked at the box, and I looked at the box and shit, and it was my shit. It was the box with my shoes that came into. I'm like, damn, they ain't even had a decency. You know, they ain't even had a decency to they didn't even have a decency to they didn't even have a decency to throw the box away. So I was in a fucked up mood. I just went to bed, bro. I had just drove back from Charlotte, but I wanted to do a show last night for y'all. But I took Tuesday off since me coming back in town. So I got to shoot up to the police station, file a police report, do all this bullshit, man. So but yeah, it is what it is, man. I'm like, damn. Now I got to get all my shit shipped to the city now. Ain't that crazy? So yeah, it's fucked up. But I'm updating the Patreon right now, man. I'm back in town, man. I might move down to North Carolina though, bro. This must be a sign. I might just go ahead and move down there. Real spill. But yeah, man, I seen I don't know who sent me this story. Somebody sent me this story, and I always tell y'all, I tell the good, the bad, even when it's unfairly in my when it's fairly in a guy's favor that I actually like Terence Crawford. I tell y'all, man, money moves the needle in boxing, bro. So basically, came out yesterday. I don't know who sent this. It might have been Barber. Cause I sent it to Kobe in town, so I don't know who sent this shit to me. Right? I can't remember, but apparently Terence Crawford is now the mandatory for Fundora and Errol Spence. Now, maybe that's why Errol Spence turned around and said that this may be his last fight. You know what I'm saying? So it looked like they're going to force, Crawford to fight Fundora regardless. But then if you slow it down and you think about it, then does that mean Crawford is going to be fighting? Does that mean Crawford is actually going to fight Canelo? Does that mean he going to fight Canelo and then come back down for undisputed? Or, man, like, it's so many questions to be asked here that it deserves a live stream. Okay. See, this would happen, like, anybody know about, about lions or whatever. One of the things about lions, when the king of the pride, when he starts to fall off, the young lion takes him out because they have a rapid decline. And y'all be like, well, what's that got to do? What's that analogy got to do with this? Basically, this is what they got to do with it. Al Heyman no longer had deep pockets no more. You know what I'm saying? Al Heyman no longer has the deep pockets. So when Al Heyman no longer has the deep pockets, now Turkey Al-Sheikh steps in. And now Turkey Al-Sheikh has the deep pockets. He's the new Al Heyman. He's the new Bob Arum. He's the new Don King. Money moves the needle. So when you got money behind Pacific fighter, even if the public perception is nasty towards Terence Crawford, now he got the money behind him, to push the media narrative, to put him in the position, where now he in the driver's seat. Now, first it was Errol Spence and Al Heyman that was, applying pressure on him and lying to the media and having media deception and making it look like he the bad guy. Making it seem like he the bad guy. Now, Terence Crawford got the bread behind him. It says Terence Crawford has now been made WBC the welterweight champion in recess. Crawford is set to face Israel Madrimov for the WBA welterweight world title August 3rd, and also the WBO because Fundora is failing the fight is failing the fight for the WBO, so they'll be fighting for the WBO title as well too. Interim right now, but it'll be full. And they said now it'll also a WBC fight eliminator determine a mandatory challenger for Sebastian Fundora and Errol Spence. So they applying big pressure. You know, they're applying big pressure. They're applying big pressure. They not playing no games. They applying big pressure on Terence. I mean on Errol Spence and them. And at the end of the day, man, when people talking about karma ain't real, karma ain't real. You hear a lot of people say that. Karma ain't real. Man, them tables always gonna turn. And let's say this, you ain't got to do nothing wrong for them tables to turn. Let me say that. You ain't got, sometimes it's just the way life is. You ain't got to do nothing wrong for them tables to turn. Let me say that. Sometimes it's just somebody else's turn. Evil has a turn, good has a turn. Don't forget that. Sometimes you ain't got to do nothing wrong for them tables to turn. Let me say that. Evil has its you know, it has its turn. You know? I say that. But them tables always gonna turn. You know? It's just the way life is. So you gotta be in life. You gotta be prepared, bro. You know, you gotta be prepared. That's what I will say. You gotta be prepared. That's exactly what I always would say. You gotta be prepared. And as men, we be prepared. As soon as something good happened to us, we waiting for something bad to happen to us. We in a good mood. We like, damn, what's bad about to happen? And that's fucked up. But that's just life. And a lot of the great things come as unexpected. A lot of the great things come as unexpected. But to be honest, you know, Bud deserved his day. He deserved this. And it took for somebody from overseas to realize that to help Bud out. Who actually had the power and the business savvy to help him out. I'm happy for him, bro. I'm happy for anybody that got done like him, no matter the race, creed, background, their real intentions. If their real intentions were to be the best. You know. You know, so but you know, Fundora, he said he was open to fighting Terence Crawford, but he just saying that as from a fighter's perspective. he's not saying that from. I imagine that he's not saying that from a business perspective. They already probably telling him like, "Oh man, we ain't fighting him. This, that, and the third." And that's what happened. The old king of the Sahara in PBC, it's over with. It's over with. They had their day. And Turkey Al-Sheikh coming in applying big pressure. And now, you ask yourself, okay, will the Canelo fight happen anytime soon? Because if the Canelo fight happening soon, then what's the point of doing all this unless he planning on coming back down in weight? Which at 36, 37 years old, I really don't see that happening. So maybe Canelo fight be sometime in the distant future. And right now, he gonna try to become undisputed at 54. So the only belt left to get is Madrimov. Not Madrimov, but background, whatever his name, Martavelli. That's what I call him. See, that's the only other belt to get. That's the only other belt to get. So that's the only other belt to get. So with that being the case, Errol Spence probably, if he beat Fundora and continue fighting, he probably gonna try to go up to he probably gonna try to go up to he probably gonna try to go up to real talk, he probably gonna try to go up to 160 pounds and drop the belt. That's probably his plan. Fundora plan might be to drop the belt and go up to 160 pounds too and leave it vacant. And maybe lube in the fight, the winner, Crawford and Madrimov. That might be what end up happening. That might be what end up happening. That might be what ended up happening. So, yeah, I can see that. I can see that actually happening. That might end up happening. So, if that's the case, and that's how they play it, if it's enough money involved, Errol Spence will probably do the rematch. Especially if Turkey Al-Sheikh putting up the bread, he'd do the rematch. The question is, would they want to make that could they make that undisputed first? Could they make that undisputed first? See, a lot of these jokers go around and they usually talk about where Errol Spence, he was weight drained. Well, if he get past Fundora, which I think he won't, we're gonna find out if he was weight drained or not. We're gonna find out quick, fast, in a hurry how weight drained was Errol Spence in a rematch. I don't think he's gonna beat Fundora. That's just my opinion. I could be dead wrong. I don't never had a problem with saying I was dead wrong. But they probably win the WBC title and move up. That'd be what I believe. They would probably win the WBC title, and everybody say Errol Spence belong at 60 anyway. Fundora probably move up in weight and ain't much danger at 60. So, interesting. This will happen. This will happen when you got money. I've got money. This will happen when you got bread. This what happened when you got bread. What was that song about Juicy J off his Stay Trippy album? Money will do it. Money will do it. When you got bread, anything is possible. and that's what boxing go off of money. So yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link inscription. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Check out the Amazon Music. Check out us on Patreon. Just upload a bunch of content as we were speaking. Peace.